Welcome back.
Happy birthday to you.
I thought you were going to say to Jesus. It's next week.
We're not quite there yet. We're not quite at Jesus' fake birthday.
I don't have time to unpack that. Hi. Welcome back.
Jesus wasn't born in December.
To Hintzes in the house. We are the Hintzes. This is our house.
And it's a birthday celebration.
Woo! We're celebrating his birthday. My birthday on Friday. We're celebrating. Now, I know that you should never ask how old a woman is, so don't ask me.
How old are you?
I won't tell you. But I will tell you that this is podcast episode number 27, and I am turning 27.
I thought you just said you literally weren't going to say how old you were.
Listen, I wasn't going to tell you.
I'm pretty sure you were like,
asked.
I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but this podcast is 27, and I'm turning 27.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to tell you because you specifically asked. You should never ask a woman her age.
I really don't care.
Also, how did you not know?
If you're a woman and you're watching this, how old are you?
Okay. And there goes our woman audience. Goodbye.
All 2%. Okay, never mind. I think most of the audience is women.
Probably, yeah.
I can't remember. It's
everyone. So yes, Friday will be my birthday. I'm very excited. My birthday has always been a big deal for two reasons. One, because it is a week and a day before Christmas. And two, because I am an only child. So, everything is about me all the time.
My birthday has almost never been a big deal to me. And I am a middle child. Mm-hmm. I'm the oldest boy, though, as we've already discovered.
The
birthright is mine.
Uh-huh. Take your birthright and shove it.
The Lord, in ancient times, Savannah and Augusta would have basically been nothing.
I'm glad that's not true today.
When I was born, they would have been like, da, 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 da. But when Savannah and Augusta were born, they were like, oh, okay.
All right, where's the boy?
Put him in the field.
Pop him out. Where is he? This is what we need.
Oh, man.
So your birthday was not a big deal?
I mean, when I was a kid, obviously, yes, it was like, my birthday.
It's been a big deal my whole
life. But it wasn't ever like I can't wait to party. It was like, I hope I get a Lego for my birthday this year. Like, I
will say the last, big birthday, if you will, that I had was probably before I left for school. I guess... You're
saying back in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay.
I meant before I left for Ocean's Edge.
Right.
Probably was my last big birthday. Again, I don't have time for that. That is not what we are here for. So anyway, my birthday is on Friday. We have some plans with friends. We are very excited. Gonna do an escape room. Good times.
Escape.
We're doing this because one of our friends in said group shares my birthday, which is great.
And here's the thing. An escape room. I've never done an escape room.
Correct.
I'm looking forward to doing an escape room for the first time. I think it'll be an awesome experience. But also, at the same time, it's well, if I was in a real room that I needed to escape from, I don't think I'd be like, let me look for clues to get out of here. I'd be like, there's a window, let me break that open. So I'm true. we might fail the escape room, but in a pinch, I can make us win that escape room.
Okay.
We probably would never be invited back to that place. We get on there, never come back to this.
Don't break anything,
escape room
please.
list.
Be kind and respectful to the escape rooms that you play. Thank you. So growing up, I think my first birthday, it all started when I was born.
I was born at a very young age.
No, I think my first birthday was Winnie the Pooh themed. I didn't have a say in it, obviously. That was one.
They didn't ask if you wanted Winnie the Pooh themed birthday?
They didn't, no consent. Wow. Consent was not a thing back in the 90s.
Wow. Can't believe that they did that.
Consent was not a thing in the 90s. I'm laughing because it's awkward and true and very uncomfortable. Okay, anyway. I don't remember 2, 3, 4. 5, I think, was Sunshine. I did a groovy 70s theme or something like that.
Groovy.
I don't know. I feel like I remember 5 being
was it radical?
Or no, was 5 was you don't know. I'm asking you.
I was not there.
I think 5 was maybe smiley faces. Something very weird.
I came in on your... 20th birthday? Okay,
yeah.
I was going to say 19th.
We got some time. 7, 8, 9, I don't remember.
19 whole years to go through before I even come into the picture.
I know. I think maybe 9 I did bowling, I want to say, was my party.
I think I went bowling for a 9th or 10th.
Oh, I think
birthday.
7 I did snowflakes. It was a snowflake theme. We lived in California, so I was I want it to be snow. So 7 was a snowflake theme. We had a bounce house. I remember doing snowflake crafts. that kind of thing. And then 9, I think, was like bowling. 10 was the big year that I was allowed to have a sleepover. I never had a sleepover, I think, of any kind at my house. I think maybe I stayed the night. I don't even remember, like, staying the night at a friend's house maybe, but, like, I never had more than one person stay the night at my house at any given time. And so on this 10th birthday, I was allowed to have 10 girls stay over. It was a very big deal. We lived in Palmdale, California, which is on the eastern side of the state, and my best friend from Southern California was driven up for it, which was really exciting. But we went to the mall in our pajamas to do a scavenger hunt at like, I don't know, it was dark out, so it was like 7 probably.
That sounds like a
it was
terror.
so fun.
If I was a mall employee and 10-year-old girls rolled up in their PJs, screaming, so excited to go on a scavenger hunt, I might kill myself on the spot. I'd be like, I am not getting paid for this. We had chaperones.
We had my mom and my then stepsister, Ashley. And so we split the girls into 2 groups. And they were like, find a business card, find a paper clip. Like, nothing that you had to buy, you know, but you had to go into stores and ask employees for them.
Exactly. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
That sounds like such a
Oh, man.
Like, when I worked at Macy's, which was in the mall, it was just like a constant, like, wow, this sucks. And then to have, like, people, like, doing annoying stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
When you're just like, I'm just trying to, wow, thank you, computer.
Appreciate that. Yeah, when you're just trying to do your job and go home.
Right, exactly.
But it was such a fun thing.
I don't want to go.
You had to
the
find like
extra
wrapped
mile.
plasticware or something from the food court, you know, that kind of stuff. Obviously, the mall usually closes at like 9 or I think 9.
Yeah,
so
that sounds right.
It was like earlier
Maybe
than
8
that.
on
It was
Sundays.
like right. So anyway, that was a very fun time. And then we all had a sleepover, and then the next morning we did those little fuse beads. That's what got me obsessed with the pearly beads, the fuse beads. I think we talked about that in the hobbies episode.
You use like an iron.
Yep.
And they all
You like put them on a peg,
together.
put these little like beads on a pegboard, and then parchment paper over it, and then iron, and then they stick together.
Did not have that
I was
growing up.
obsessed. After that was like the first thing
I
my
think
mom
we
got, like, the
had-
big one that had like all the colors mixed
I don't know
together.
if it was called like a light bright or
Oh,
something.
I love a light
But
bright.
it's like you put in like the little
Yeah, yeah.
pegs and then they're different colored and then you can turn it on and they all light up and it makes like a colored.
Love me a light
I
bright.
think Gus and Savannah had one of those, or like they each had one of those, and
You can totally still buy a light bright.
I wouldn't want to, but thank you, I guess.
Our
for
friend
informing
in
me.
town, Augusta, she bought one and she ended up rummaging it. She was like, I bought this as a full-blown adult. She's like, I didn't even keep it through high child. She was like, I bought this thinking I want to do this.
Right.
And then
yeah,
she
that
ended up
just
rummaging it.
seems Not my cup of tea.
So that was 10. 11 was in upstate New York. I think we went roller skating because that was the only thing to do in upstate New York. 12, I think, was ice skating. So I think that was my... Sorry for this being... If this is the first time you've heard this, I think that was my first kiss when I was 12, was at the ice skating rink. It was some rando. It's not
That
important.
wasn't your first kiss?
I'm so sorry. But I'm pretty sure that was 12.
All these years you've been lying to me?
Not true. I never lied to you once. 13, I think, was my Jack Skellington party. My Nightmare Before Christmas birthday party. I think that was 13. That was just at the house. 14, it was either 13 or 14 that one was. I want to say that was, maybe it was 14. 15, I had a rock star party. I was in a band. We're not getting into that. And
Did you guys have any number one hits?
absolutely not. We didn't have any original music. It was, I was in a cover band. Sorry, let me rephrase. I was in a cover band. But we cleared out space enough in the living room that we performed.
So basically, probably a lot of the songs that you did were number one hits.
Right. Right.
So technically, you guys had a bunch
Exactly.
of number one hits.
My uncle, who is a chef, my godfather, who is a chef, made me this guitar cake that was really awesome. It was orange and blue. I don't know why those were the colors I decided were going to be this theme, but orange and blue. That was 15. 16. Okay, so I didn't want a sweet 16 because my 17th birthday was my golden birthday, so I wanted a sweet 17. So 16, we did a carnival themed party at the house. I was in my top hat phase. Like, I think that was the same year that I was a mime for Halloween. So, so I had my top hat and we turned the garage into like a carnival game thing. We had like a dartboard, we had the balloon darts, we had like fun house mirrors. We did like the whole was very involved. Yeah, what the heck? We went all out. 17 was probably like my last big birthday. Other ones are notable after that, but 17 was my golden birthday. And so if you don't know what a golden birthday is, it's when you turn the year and numbers that you are on the day of your birth. So I turned 17 on the 17th, golden birthday. We rented out a clubhouse at my godmother's apartment complex, I'm pretty sure. And we did like dinner. Like it was a very like formal thing. It was almost like prom. I was like, everyone wear a prom dress. Like basically, I was like, be fancy, wear a prom dress. I think I got my hair like, maybe my mom did it or I went and got it done. And I wore my prom dress that I later wore for prom senior year. Because my mom was like, I'm not paying $100 for you to wear a dress one time. You're going to wear it twice. And I said, okay, great. And it was definitely a wedding dress. It's fine. It was white. Nice. And yeah, it was fine.
At least you didn't wear it to a wedding.
No, I didn't. And so we did like a spaghetti dinner. It was like anchor themed. So it was like blue and white and red themed ish.
Because anchors are blue and white and red?
Exactly. Anchors were my whole jam. But my uncle made this 2-tier cake again, my godfather. And we had like a sit down spaghetti dinner situation for my friends. It felt very bougie at the time. There's some really fun photos of me at that party. You can find them on Facebook. And then 18 was I was like at school and I had come back for my 18th birthday and all I wanted was a tattoo. So I got my first tattoo and then went to dinner with Mom and Paul and a friend, Andrew. That was it. Like literally the most basic, nothing happened birthday. I mean, I got a tattoo, my first tattoo. 19 was, I would say, arguably my worst birthday. It was miserable. We were ringing in, what?
So I did not come in on the 19th birthday.
No, I said you came in at 20.
20th. I thought for whatever reason that I came in on the 19th. Wasn't involved in that one.
No. My 20th was really great. It was a really good redemption year.
I think I teased earlier that like, 19, you had to wait 19 years, implying like 19th birthday was when I came in.
20th.
No, it was not the 19th.
My 19th birthday, we rang it in at the beach. I was in Ocean's Edge year 2, and we rang it in at the beach at midnight. And then the next day,
twice as much.
The next day, all my friends were sick. All of them. And so, like, I guess I should say all of the girlfriends that I had, which was 3. They were all sick. And so no one could, like, hang out. No one could celebrate. And we had to go to...
What kind of sickness?
Some sort of like, not flu-like, but it was like congestion, bedridden sickness. Like couldn't, like just stayed in bed all day kind of thing.
Randomly developed overnight?
I guess so.
Weird.
I have no idea. And it was like Courtney was down, Kayla was down, Kelly was down, like everyone was, yeah. Courtney was spelled with a C, just in case anyone was wondering. I was not friends with the KKK. Great. So we also had to go to the stadium for Calvary to set up, quote unquote, set up for their Christmas production, which we weren't setting up as Ocean's Edge. We were literally just bystanding, watching a setup happen. And we had to be there for like 2 hours just at the stadium for no reason. We just like watched them plug in lights and do a sound check. Like it was completely useless of a 2-hour time period. So that was really like annoying to just have happen on my birthday. Like none of my friends are able to hang out. I would be hanging out with them while we were sitting around doing nothing for 2 hours, but they're all sick. Frustrating. I do remember joining the Starbucks reward program that day to get my free drink. So, there's that. But otherwise, pretty crap birthday. And then 20, I mean, I'm sure people have had worse birthdays. Like we know someone whose sweet 16 was on 9/11. So, we're not making that kind of comparison, but...
And so was all of their other birthdays since.
Correct. But I mean, like, on the actual one.
I understand.
Anyway.
I was just saying all of their other birthdays.
Are always, right.
Are on the anniversary of 9/11.
Which is so sad. Yeah, so comparatively, no. But as far as my birthday track record went, it was just, like, a bummer of a birthday.
Bummer, man. My birthday's just a bummer.
20 was great. So I met Ethan shortly before my 20th birthday. We started dating on December 1st of 2014. Yeah, that's right. And then I, turned 20.
Spoiler alert. I did have my first kiss on December 1st, 2014.
There it is.
With Lynora, in case you also didn't get that.
In a Wendy's parking lot.
If you couldn't add two
Didn't
and
we
two
talk about
together.
that? We talked about that.
Oh, yeah, with the Mexicans in the truck hooping and hollering. Yeah.
So, but my 20th birthday was really lovely. You pulled out all the stops, man. It was a great redemption from the year before. And 19 was a pretty good year for me overall. Like 17 was a really great year. 19 was a really great year. But my 20th birthday was like kicking things off really well, I think. So Ethan took me to Murakami, which is a Japanese garden. We went there and did that. Did we go to dinner somewhere? I really only remember that part.
I'm sure we did.
Was that the year I got my fanny pack? This is my question. I think so.
Maybe.
First fanny pack.
That
20.
probably sounds right.
Yeah.
We just got together and you're like, I think I'm going to start wearing a fanny pack for the rest of my life.
And you were like, what did I do? And my mom was giving me all kinds of crap about it because she was like, all the hell you gave me for wearing a fanny pack and now you want one for your birthday. And I wanted a Herschel fanny pack. Okay. I was very specific about it.
I was just glad it wasn't a top hat.
That's true. You didn't know about my top hat phase at the time.
As long as it's not a top hat. Well, I mean, you're hanging out with someone and they're like, I think I need to have a top hat. Red flag.
Red flag. So yeah, I guess a fanny pack is not as much of a red flag as a top hat. So yeah, no, that was my first fanny pack. So that was 2014.
Like a fanny pack is like, oh, I want to go to Disney World and
no, I just wanted to wear it all the time.
At Disney.
And I still do. I think that they've made a resurgence in the last couple of years, but I remember when they started actually coming back around, and I was like, you jerks. Like everyone that made fun of me for however long I had a fanny pack before. Oh man. I remember being
Who made fun of you?
I feel like all of my friends were like, you're so lame. Why do you wear a fanny pack? And I was like, listen, hands free. No shoulder pain. Fanny pack. Duh. Anyway.
Backpack.
No.
Duh.
Because then you can't, then you got to take the whole thing off to get your wallet and your phone.
Fanny pack. Just keep my wallet and my phone in my pockets.
Yeah, because you're a man and you have adequate pockets.
Oh, yeah. You could buy man pants.
So I remember us going to the Murakami garden. I don't really remember. I think my parents came down that year for Christmas and they met you. I don't really remember a whole lot else from that birthday specifically, other than we went to the Japanese garden and you wouldn't tell me anything. It was like a surprise thing. I remember the anticipation of it and it was just really lovely. And then 21, we drove.
Except there were signs the whole way that were like, it was like supposed to be a surprise. I was like, Murakami Museum.
We were driving.
4 lefts. Next left. Hey, he's taking you to this place.
Oh, that was really funny. I will say too that nope, I don't remember. I was gonna say something else about 20.
Apparently you won't say it.
I won't say it. No, but it was a really lovely time. 21. I had planned this actually when I was 19. I was thinking through what I wanted for my 21st birthday, which is, par for the course if anyone knows anything about me, how I plan my whole life. But yeah, at my 19th-ish birthday, I was like, I called my mom and I said, I just want to go to a wine tasting with you and Paul. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. They have this winery in North Carolina that was their favorite, called Duplin Winery. They have a different kind of wine. It's very sweet and very dangerous. Tastes like juice. It's very good. Anyway, and so that's what I wanted to do. By the time that I get to 21, Ethan and I are together. And so I say, well, I guess you're coming with me because this has been my plan for 2 years. So you're along for the ride. Mm-hmm. And so we were driving to North Carolina to go, to celebrate my birthday. We were going to go the week before Christmas, celebrate my birthday, do the whole 21st at Duplin, all of that. And Ethan was with me and I had a good time. Yeah. I think it was it was as chill as I wanted my 21st birthday to be. When we went to the winery, I think they asked for ID or something like that. And I was like, here you go. I was so pumped to be able to give that. And they gave me some very silly party hat that my mom insisted I wear. And,
I think I remember that.
And yeah, we took photos. We were engaged at that time and it was just a good time all the way around to be able to have that experience in a low key environment and just, enjoy alcohol without it being crazy and wild and
party.
Yeah, I didn't want that experience. So we did that, and
You didn't want your first
we have
experience to be shotgunning a beer in the backyard while
no, thank you.
people are puking into the pool.
I did not want that at all. We also stopped at the world's largest skillet. That was in the same
Oh yeah,
like town.
Yeah, that
so
was
there's
super
this
weird.
photo, and it can fit like 365 chickens. I remember that being the number because
Right.
I was like, you can just cook all of your chickens for the year at one time.
Right, which I'm like, do you eat a whole chicken every day?
Just listen, you never can tell. So yeah, 21 was nice. 22, we were in Oklahoma. I don't really remember a lot about it. I think we went to Bricktown Brewery
Probably
for
we're worried
dinner.
about a tornado.
It's possible. I think it was snowing maybe. This is the first time I ever used a boomerang from Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And we made a boomerang of me doing like 22. It was really cute. And then after that, like nothing else really notable happens in my birthday patterns.
Well, because we moved to South Dakota.
It's true.
But just remember, birthday number 27, escape room.
Exactly. I know that much. And I will say like 23, 24, 25, I don't remember anything notable. Which is unfortunate because 25 should be a big deal, but you were working and I was just home, and I think I got like a free drink
25 a big deal?
Well, because it's 25. It's
Okay.
quarter of a century, you know?
Sure.
But I just like, I had on, I think I wore like my favorite shirt, and which I still have that shirt. And I cuddled with Kylo and I just hung out at home. It was a very chill evening. And then I was 25 weeks pregnant with Dakota the week that I turned 25. So that was interesting to note. And then 26, we did just board game night. I remember that last year. We just had a couple of friends over to make it really small and played board games, and I got an Oreo cake, and we used the candles, the 26 candles, that I had bought for Ethan earlier in the year, and then we just saved them and used them for my birthday.
Yep.
Which is probably, we just got to replace the 6 with a 7 this time around.
We're just going to burn that 2 down to the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
Our 2 is going to be like halfway used, and it's going to be like a perfectly unused 9.
And then this year,
29.
Yeah, I think we might go see Spider-Man during the day. That's what we used to do on my birthdays. We'd go see all the Star Wars movies because they would come out on my birthday.
That's right.
So it's like
Right.
not notable,
What a
but it wasn't.
terrible way to spend your birthday. Seeing
was
those
so
trash
great.
movies.
On opening day, literally all of them.
Star
it
Wars
would've been
episode
opening.
7, 8, and 9 are absolute garbage. People like to rag on the prequels as garbage movies. Those movies are great.
I think that would have been
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
22.
6 is awesome. 7, 8, and 9. 7 is like okay. 8 is like a garbage that you kicked off the side of a mountain.
I think that would have been.
And then 9 is just like.
Was last year the
big
last year that it came
turd.
out?
No, I think
It's 2 years
been,
ago?
like, at least 2, maybe 3 years at this
Well, because
point.
I was going to say, I think we did that in Oklahoma, so that would have been 22, 23, and then they skipped a year. But I don't think we saw it on 25. I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I know we did 2 of them here, so.
I tried to block out those movies from my memory as best
And
as
everything
possible.
associated with them.
I've been trying to let the past die. Killing it if I need to.
Okay. So those were, I would say my birthdays. And then this year we'll go see Spider-Man and do the escape room. Very chill.
Mm-hmm.
But, you start to get older and you're like, I don't want a lot of fanfare. I just want to hang out and be chill and, like, not do a ton. You know, it's like I want to celebrate a little bit.
That was me when I turned, like, 10, apparently.
Yeah, walk me through your birthdays from your memories.
I did a SpongeBob-themed birthday one year. Had a big old
Do
SpongeBob
you know which year?
piñata.
No.
I don't even remember how old I am.
You're 27.
Okay. So, right. I'm not going to remember what my birthdays and themes were. No, definitely not. So SpongeBob-themed birthday, had a SpongeBob piñata. That's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
I had
a piñata.
I had a bowling birthday sometime
Standard.
after that. I was, like I said, probably like 10, 11, 12, 13 maybe, like somewhere in that age range, probably younger, you know. And that was fine. I remember using like a really heavy ball, but I was like a 10-year-old, but I was like, I'm going to get like the 13-pound ball and throw that. And it was like so stupid. It was like, why was I doing that?
Yeah,
Like,
that's so dumb.
it was so heavy as a 10-year-old is trying
Yeah,
to throw a 13-pound
jeez.
ball down the alley to hit pins. Yeah. let's see. That is just about it. Like, typically, if I was going to do a birthday, it was just, like, I would just hang out with, like, one or two friends. Like, I mean, there were 7 of us in my family, obviously, so there, you already have a pretty big group of people. Plus, then if, like, any other family comes over, you're looking at, like, 9, 10, 11 people.
Well, and your birthday, like, family special occasion place was always Benihana. So I feel like
I was literally about to say that, but just...
I'm so sorry to deflate your balloon. I'm so sorry for you.
I was going to say, we always did Benihana, and those tables usually sit...
8?
Yeah, 8. So it's like, with 7 of us, we can invite, like, another person. You could get more people, but then you're, like, all squeezing in there, and it's, just,
right,
nicer when you're not all squeezed when you're trying to eat food.
True.
I did go to someone's birthday one time, and they were doing a piñata, and they busted the piñata open, and a little dum-dum went, like, flying and just, like, nailed me, like, right in the chest. It was like a freaking bullet. It was like they broke the piñata open, and I feel like the bat that they were using, like, hit the dum-dum and just propelled it directly into me.
I've been shot.
For real. Amazing. I was like, oh, at least this piece of candy is mine because it's lodged in my chest already. Don't have to rush for all the other things.
Amazing.
Don't have to rush me to the ER. I also went to a friend's birthday one time where they were playing with lightsabers, like those little plastic lightsabers, and they were like a sword duel with them. And someone got smacked right in the eye and just had like a purple eye,
geez.
like a black eye because they got hit in the eye.
Yikes.
Which I thought that was pretty funny.
Clearly.
It wasn't me, so it was funny. I wasn't in danger of losing my eyeballs because a little lightsaber poked it out.
But what about your birthdays?
I feel like that was also the same birthday where they were playing basketball and someone broke their foot.
Holy crap. Okay, I just would like to say none of the birthdays I had or attended were half as violent as any of that. As far as I remember.
I mean, playing with a lightsaber is not that violent.
Well, it's all fun and games until someone gets a black eye.
Playing basketball and breaking your foot is not violence. It's just an unfortunate mishap of a game.
Okay, I never had unfortunate mishaps.
And I'd been to other birthday parties. Like, we would, like, play Manhunt sometimes, which I never really understood Manhunt. It's kind of like tag, I guess. Yeah. It's kind of like freeze tag.
It's like group tag, Manhunt.
Right. We'd just go to, like, these huge parks, and it would be like, all right, I'm going to count to 10,000. Everyone go hide. And it's like, okay, I'm literally going to go run a mile away. Maybe I'll see someone.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Anything else notable? What about teenage years, adulthood?
No, I didn't. No.
We were dating. I just turned 20. Or, like, we started dating. You were like, I feel like it's very weird of me to date a teenager. And I was like, I'm literally 20 in 17 days. Calm down. And you were like, okay, but, like, you're a teenager. I was like, shut up! Because you were 20 already.
Well, when I first met you, I was...
20.
So I was like, hopefully the girl ain't, like, 17.
Yeah, that would
not happen.
Which I don't know what the age of consent is in Florida, but it's still just in general sketchy. Like,
right.
18, great, legal adult, sure, make your own decisions. Still a little weird, but whatever. But 17, it's kind of. Well,
I mean, 18 to 20 would whatever.
Right.
That's not a big deal.
But I was
even like if I was like 19 and you were 17, or like 18 and you were 17, like. We'd still both be teenagers, but I don't know. Once you get to 20, if you're like, I'm dating a 17-year-old, people are like,
right.
What?
Except for if you flip it by a few years and it's like you're, the older one, 20 and 23. It's like, that's normal. Like,
right, exactly.
Oh, man. I feel like 3 years is probably the max acceptability.
Well, as you get older, age becomes less important because you're so old. You've lived for so many years.
A 20-year-old dating a 30-year-old is weird. Always. A 25-year-old dating a 40-year-old is weird.
60-year-old dating a 70-year-old.
Normal. It's totally fine. So I don't know. I don't remember your first birthday when we were dating. I don't remember that. That was your 21st. And I don't think we did anything because you were living at your parents' house and...
Oh, wow. Jeez. Sorry.
No, I just mean like...
living on my own yet.
I also didn't want to get like, you know, again, for my birthday, I wasn't trying to get turned up. So I didn't expect you to want to get turned up. So we didn't really do anything. I don't know if you had alcohol.
Anything except for like... the TV volume every now and
again. Turn up the music.
Can you turn up the TV a little bit so I can hear?
This just goes to show you what kind of person Ethan is.
Bob Ross. You can't hear him making his happy little mistakes.
Oh my gosh. Happy trees. Yeah, so I don't remember 21 for you. I really don't remember any of your birthdays that we had celebrated. I'm literally so sorry.
They're never a big deal to me.
I mean, I remember, like, there's a couple of different times where I have photos of you with presents and a banner.
Right. We've had people over for a lot of my birthdays. Yeah. Just hung out. And I'm like, I'm fine with that, you know?
It's very chill.
I don't particularly want to be,
like... was your golden.
The center of attention.
I always want to be the center of attention.
That's obviously why I made a podcast starring me.
Of course.
Because I don't want to be the center of attention.
Listen, I'm also here. And I am always the center of attention.
Yes.
For those of you not watching on YouTube, Ethan is playing with a pop filter, so there's that.
I have my pop filter that I can't attach to the table, so I'm just holding it now.
Like a weirdo.
You're 26. Happy birthday to us.
Well, almost.
And Jesus. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday ever, if you've had a birthday.
If you've ever had a birthday.
Happy freaking birthday. You deserve to treat yourself. Go out, do a little dance.
The only thing I was going to say...
make a little love, get down tonight. Happy birthday. Is that what people do? Is that what you want to do?
The only thing I was going to say is your 26 was your golden, and I did, like, gold-themed things. You like Ferrero Rocher, so I bought you those.
Ferrero Rochers, you got a golden apple, which was sitting on the mantle until you took it down for whatever reason.
I traded it out for a pumpkin.
Yeah, boo! Bring back the golden apple.
Well, and then I traded it out for trees.
The boy that used the golden apple on his mantle.
And then I got you a golden pocket knife.
Yep, still have that in case I need to stab anybody real quick.
In gold.
Exactly.
In gold. Right. I don't remember. It was really hard for you. If I need to stab people and
brag about having gold
if you go to like Google and you're like, what do I buy for a guy's golden birthday? They're like watches or cufflinks or all of these things that you would not use.
I wear cufflinks all the time.
I just was like, what do I do? So yeah, the golden. I think I bought you a golden deck of cards too. I don't know where it is, but they were golden. So that was a fun theme. But otherwise, we do nothing. We have a couple of friends over. We play a few games and we don't do anything.
Yes, that's right.
But I do like that we've managed to cram all of our celebrations into 2 months.
We should really just have...
Which is not our fault, really.
We should really just have one day where we celebrate, where we celebrate your birthday, my birthday, and Christmas. All
that should be New Year's. We should just do it on New Year's. It's right in the middle.
Yeah, we just celebrate
everything.
All 4 holy days.
Holy days. I mean, they are, kind of. I mean, they're holidays. Holy days.
Right. I'm pretty sure the word holiday comes from...
Holy day?
Holy day.
That is brand new information.
They were holy days, you know?
Yeah, at some point.
Like, pagans, they were like, hey, let's celebrate these weird pagan things. It's a holy day.
Patty's Day.
Right, exactly. Let's celebrate each other.
Like
pagans.
Let's celebrate alcohol.
Like pagans.
So, yeah, that's what we know about birthdays. Sorry, Ethan, when we get to your birthday, we won't be having this discussion again. We'll find a new topic to talk about.
We'll have this exact same topic.
We'll just re-release this episode
in 1 month.
Yeah. We are the same age for like a month and a little less.
Like a month and a week.
A month and a week.
A month and 10 days?
A month, a week, and 2 days. That's what it is.
Wow.
I know. We get to be the same age just for like a little while. But yeah, I just feel like we crammed my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, your birthday, Kylo's birthday. And then we get a break until May.
I had 0% control in any of those things.
Right, same.
just want to throw that out there.
Hey, at least we don't have the same birthday. That would
make life so simple.
Okay, but I know this couple who's been married 40 years and they share a birthday. And I'm like, that's insane.
That sounds great.
It's just nuts. Yeah. So no, we don't share a birthday. we just spread it all out over this period of time. And then, so it's like the holidays hit, our birthdays are all crammed into one, and then we get a break until May for our anniversary.
Well, if you're within the listening sound of my voice, go find someone, doesn't matter who, tell them happy birthday.
If it's not their birthday, you can wish them a very merry unbirthday.
Or just wish them a very freaking merry birthday. Just tell them that they are worth celebrating every day of the year, not just their birthday. And you'll probably make their day. And then give them a golden pocket knife. Stab them if you have to.
Give them a golden apple. Just like, here you go.
Yeah. Okay.
No, let's also let the record show this golden apple is like a paperweight. It's not like a food item.
Right. It's not. Yeah, we don't have like legit just a
spray painted apple.
No, it's gold
plated.
Not even gold plated. It's fake gold plated.
It's from Target.
Right.
Just whatever.
You can find one for like $15 at a Target near you.
Go get yourself a golden apple and celebrate.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Goodbye.
Goodbye.